Hey everybody, my name is Danielle Lichtai, and I'm actually going to share with you guys my daughter's story and why we have a 13-year-old using liquid biocell. So the first thing that I want to say is we did get this okay through her doctor, through actually a few different people. So just to share with you, my daughter has what is called bilateral instability, which means that since the age of 6, she will dislocate her kneecap, and it just doesn't happen on one side, though one side is more prevalent to dislocation than the other, but it does happen on the other side. And so this was something we were told at first she would grow out of, and now she's 13. So here we are 7 years later, and she has not grown out of that. We have been to see the pediatric ortho physician, we have been to physical therapy, we have encouraged her to work out and strengthen her quads. That's what was recommended by her ortho doctor and also by her PT. Because there is a surgery that you can do, that's not something they feel like is necessary for her right now. But if we don't get a control of what's going on with her strength and her body, that's something that she could be facing down the road. So as parents, we are trying to do everything that we can right now to help with prevention. And part of that prevention was introducing the liquid biocell to her. So I want to share with you guys, when I started to listen to all the trainings when we first acquired Modere and we acquired their liquid biocell line, I really got interested when I heard healthcare professionals that was utilizing this in their practice for patient care. And when I heard a physician get on and share how they use liquid biocell for post-op surgery when people are going through recovery after surgery or just recovery after injuries, it really sparked my interest, and it made me think, well, would this be good for my daughter? So with that being said, I had an ortho appointment scheduled for her. They went, they went and did her x-rays. Everything looked normal as far as that goes. And I showed the liquid biocell to the doctor, and I told her, I said, this is what it is. This is what it does. Like, do you think this is okay for her at her age? And she's like, absolutely. Like it couldn't hurt. And she was like, and the fact that she is dislocating her kneecap and going through a lot of wear and tear, this will be great for her as more of a holistic option for us to be supporting her joints. So this is my daughter right here. I have a picture of her. She is a young athlete, and she does tennis. And if you guys can see, she wears 2 patella braces when she does anything. If she's running, if she's active in any way, we make sure that she has her patella brace on her because she has dislocated it so many times that it could be cartwheels. Okay, we all already know the obvious answer, should be doing cartwheels, but this was when she was younger. She doesn't do them anymore. But I mean, one day she was just walking to the back door to let the dog out, and I guess she kind of like positioned her leg a different way and it dislocated. So typically after a dislocation happens, she goes through a week to 2 weeks of it being really sore, tender, swollen, and it's really uncomfortable for her. She's kind of limping around. Her last dislocation was in December, and she didn't have her braces on. Sometimes it'll dislocate and the patella brace will keep it from shifting all the way over, but she didn't have her brace on. And she was able to catch it like it was already shifted to the side, but she caught it really quick, put it back in place. And she's learned how to do that now. It used to be always my husband coming to her rescue, putting her kneecap back in the spot. I know this sounds gross. I'm sorry, guys, because I know it's hard to think about this, and it's hard for me to see when it happens. But my husband, man, he whips right into action, because she used to just lay there and scream and cry until he got there. And now she's got to the point it's happened so frequently that she can position it herself. But her last dislocation was in December, and I'm talking, she had 2 or 3 days where she was limping around. And my friend Maggie, which you guys got to hear her story, her daughter has the same situation with her. And Maggie pointed out, she goes, she's been doing biocell. That's probably why her recovery was so quick this time. And I was like, I didn't even think about that. So we are believers. This is something that she uses because we are doing prevention. We want her to continue to be able to play sports, do things that she loves and enjoys, and we want to be able to support her body in a preventative way, and this is helping us do that. So if you have a young athlete, if you have a kiddo, or maybe you deal with this same instability of your kneecaps, I would definitely encourage you to reach out to your doctor and see if the supplement would be a good option for you. It was great for our daughter, and it could be an option for you too.